Imagine waking up to the internet buzzing nonstop. Tweets, posts, and comments claiming your new husband isn't enough because people are still obsessed with your ex. That's exactly what Selena Gomez is facing right now. She just married Blanco, yet her name keeps being tied to Justin Bieber. Fans are swarming online, arguing that Benny can't handle constant comparisons. And with how things are unfolding, it seems like some of them might have a point. Hours after the wedding, social media erupted. Fans initially celebrated Selena, posting about how radiant she looked, but soon attention shifted to strange coincidences. Some noticed that the wedding date was close to the anniversary of Justin and Hailey's marriage. Others pointed out similarities in the theme, decorations, and even music choices, claiming they felt oddly familiar. Then Justin posted on Instagram a series of photos of himself casually playing basketball, set to the soundtrack of his own wedding song, I Do. That post sent shockwaves. Fans immediately linked Justin's post to Selena's wedding. Comment sections exploded with theories. Some believed he was sending a subtle reminder that he had moved on first. Others suggested it was calculated, too perfectly timed to be a coincidence. Screenshots circulated rapidly. This time, the comparisons didn't stop at Selena and Hailey. Now Benny was under scrutiny. Fans debated whether he could measure up to Justin. They cited numbers, streaming stats, interviews, and public appearances, mocking the idea that Selena had married below her league. Some even claimed she married Benny as a statement to Justin, like she was flaunting her stability and happiness to get under his skin. Benny stayed quiet initially, but his silence only added fuel. Every photo of him with Selena became subject to intense scrutiny. Fans analyzed his expressions, posture, and body language, claiming he looked uneasy, jealous, or insecure next to her at the reception, as if he already sensed the world comparing him to Justin. Then came the outfit drama. Selena's second wedding dress, an elegant off-white gown, quickly went viral, but the internet noticed it resembled a dress Sofia Richie once wore, someone who had been linked to Justin years ago. Fans debated endlessly. Some thought it was a coincidence, but many saw it as a deliberate, symbolic nod, a silent message aimed at old Jelena fans who would understand the reference. Even family members got pulled in. Selena's cousin, Priscilla De Leon, commented sharply under Justin's post, claiming Selena was gone forever and urging fans to stop dragging her name. That only drew more attention. Suddenly, everyone wanted to know what Priscilla knew. Was Selena annoyed by Justin's post? Was Benny feeling the pressure? Or was it a mix of everything? Fan communities were in chaos. Half defended Selena and Benny, saying she finally found someone who respects her and truly supports her. The other half insisted the relationship was doomed from the start, claiming Benny would always be the guy who came after Justin. Media coverage didn't help. Tabloid headlines constantly mentioned Justin's name alongside theirs, as if he's an invisible guest at their wedding. But there's more beneath the surface. Selena is trying to move forward, yet her past keeps following her. She spent nearly a decade in an on-and-off relationship with Justin, and those experiences shaped much of her music and public image. Even now, fans dissect her lyrics, assuming every line is about him. Her new album with Benny, I Said I Love You First, only intensified speculation. Listeners believe several tracks hint at Justin, especially songs about closure, regret, and finding peace after heartbreak. Benny's position is complicated. He built a career as a behind-the-scenes producer, not used to constant scrutiny or comparisons. Fans have labeled him jealous, insecure, even fragile. Side-by-side clips of Justin performing and Benny in interviews circulated online, with captions like, "Selena downgraded," harshly criticizing him. Signs suggest the pressure is affecting both Selena and Benny. Her social media posts are more polished, less playful. Benny's online activity has slowed. Insiders claim he's struggling to cope with constant chatter and comparisons, a heavy burden when trying to enjoy the start of married life. Meanwhile, Justin and Hailey are trying to stay calm, but fans aren't buying it. Justin's seemingly innocent post coinciding with Selena's wedding feels suspicious to many. Hailey's silence also fueled speculation. Some think she didn't want that post going up, while others believe she's simply tired of being drawn into Selena's story. Justin's mom, Patty Millette, added to the confusion. Just before Selena's wedding, she posted, "We're cheering you on. Silence every voice that doesn't come from." Some fans thought it was meant for Justin. Others saw it as a subtle jab connected to the chaos around Selena's big day. It's clear everyone tied to these three is feeling the ripple effect of this ongoing love triangle. In the end, Selena and Benny are trying to enjoy their marriage, but the internet and past relationships keep interfering. Fans, family, and even casual observers are scrutinizing every move, comment, and post. Meanwhile, the comparison to Justin continues to shape public perception, influencing how people view Benny, Selena, and their relationship. Every like, every story, every subtle post becomes a clue, feeding endless debate online. No one knows how this will settle. Will Selena and Benny find peace, or will the shadow of her past keep creating friction? Fans are watching every moment, waiting to see who will bend, who will stand firm, and how this tangled triangle will evolve. As the story spread online, New angles started emerging. Fans began sharing old interviews where Benny had praised Justin, calling him an amazing artist. What was once seen as respect quickly became a point of debate. People twisted those comments, claiming Benny had always wanted to be like Justin, but could never reach that level. Suddenly, harmless quotes were now proof that Benny felt overshadowed. The scrutiny didn't stop there. Social media users dug up old clips, podcasts, and interviews where Benny had joked about how dating someone famous could be tricky. These moments resurfaced on TikTok with captions like, "He wasn't ready for Selena's world." Fans now claim Benny underestimated the intensity of Selena's fame and that he's struggling under pressure, especially since he's constantly being compared to Justin. Timing made things worse. Selena and Benny's honeymoon photos were meant to be a joyful celebration, but gossip dominated the feed. A blurry video of them leaving a restaurant went viral because Benny looked serious. Without context, viewers assumed he was upset or jealous of Justin's lingering presence online. Hashtags like #CharBennyBreakdown and #SelenaDeservesBetter trended almost immediately. This online chaos is taking a toll. Sources close to Selena say she's doing her best to ignore the noise, but she's frustrated that her happiness is constantly overshadowed by her past. Behind closed doors, she vents about having to defend her choices over and over. What was supposed to be a celebration of love has turned into a relentless comparison game. Benny is feeling it too. People around him have reportedly advised him to stay strong, but ignoring constant criticism is easier said than done. Every post he shares gets flooded with mentions of Justin. Fans write comments like, "You'll never be him," or "Selena misses her real love." Even when Selena responds with supportive emojis or hearts, the negativity persists, adding to the tension. Some of Selena's old team members who worked with her during her Justin years have started liking cryptic posts hinting that history repeats itself. Fans immediately interpreted this as a suggestion that Selena still carries feelings for Justin. Gossip pages have even speculated that Benny is beginning to question whether Selena is truly over her past or if old emotions linger. Every little coincidence gets amplified. Days after the wedding, one of Justin's old songs resurfaced on streaming charts, and fans connected it to Selena's nuptials. Random posts from Hailey Bieber are being dissected too. Her outfits, captions, and stories are all read as potential responses to Selena's wedding. The cycle feels endless, with every action tied back to this one story. This isn't just internet drama. It could affect careers. Selena is making a music comeback and expanding her beauty brand globally. But when her name trends for personal issues instead of her work, it can be harmful. Industry insiders worry that public fixation on her past might overshadow her current projects. Benny, transitioning from producer to public figure, also risks damage to his image. Fans labeling him insecure or fragile only makes it harder for him to step into the spotlight confidently. Those close to the couple insist they're united and focused on the future, but others claim tension exists behind the scenes. Benny reportedly feels isolated, while Selena's team tries to control the narrative online. Even her usually lighthearted Instagram posts now feel guarded. Fans notice the difference. The carefree energy that once marked her social media is now replaced by caution, as if she's avoiding giving critics any material to twist. Despite everything, Selena and Benny continue appearing together at public events, hand in hand, smiling for cameras. Some fans see this as proof their relationship is strong. Others believe it's just a performance, a carefully curated image, while they privately wrestle with comparisons and scrutiny. One viral tweet summarized it perfectly. "They're not fighting each other. They're fighting ghosts from the past." The truth is, Justin Bieber's presence still overshadows everything. His name, his songs, and his history with Selena remain intertwined with her public story. Until the world lets go of that chapter, Benny will always be measured against someone from her past he never lived alongside. Whether he can handle it remains uncertain. For now, Selena is trying to protect her peace. Benny is working to prove his place, and Justin's silence leaves fans guessing. The comparisons, gossip, and online debates are far from over. If you're following this story, hit that like button, subscribe, and share your thoughts. Do you think Benny can handle living in Justin's shadow, or will the constant comparisons strain their marriage? Drop your opinions in the comments. This saga is far from finished.